channel, Crystal Collective Tarot. I wanted to get another reading up because I saw a video this morning that confirmed, well, I think it was a confirmation that I'm right on a intuition that I was getting 2 weeks ago. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if it was intuition or me just getting crazy with my imagination, but after seeing this video this morning, I'm pretty sure I'm right. So the intuition I'm getting, or was getting, and still am getting, and I will read cards after I tell you what my intuition was. I will read cards to see if we get confirmation from the tarot about this intuition in regards to the Olympic Games in Beijing. So I was feeling that like a lot of anxiety for people going there, like worried, like I would not go there. I felt worried that the CCP, I'm going to start using the word CCP so people understand I'm talking about the government of China. I'm not talking about the Chinese people. They're being oppressed as well by their own government and thrown in jail. In fact, there were a whole bunch of arrests made before the Olympics because they don't want people trying to speak out. And of course, if you know anything about the environment there, you cannot speak about the government. You cannot say anything. You will disappear. You will be arrested, and you may never be seen again. Okay, so I was having the feeling that people, foreigners, are going to be getting arrested on BS reasons, and I didn't even think that it would have anything to do with COVID and quarantine, which is what this video, you can look it up, look up Olympian athlete in tears after being quarantined or something like that. And the only reason why she got out was because she was posting these videos to TikTok, having emotional breakdowns, wondering if she was ever even going to leave and make it back to the Olympics, like if she was ever going to leave her quarantine, which is kind of like jail over there. And you know, somebody must have saw it, and so on, they came and intervened and got her out of there. I wonder how many other foreigners are already being detained in this way, that maybe don't have somebody realizing that they're missing, that maybe don't have their phone with them to communicate to anybody. Okay, so yeah, I feel like I'm right. I feel like, because this was the other part of my intuition, that the CCP is going to be using these arrests or detaining these people, these foreigners, to get political leverage in some way. Okay, they're getting very hostile. We see the stuff going on with Taiwan, and at the same time the stuff going on with Ukraine, which I think is no coincidence. Obviously it's not a coincidence that these two, Putin and Xi Jinping, are escalating situations at the same time. Okay, so today's reading, I'm going to first look at what's going to happen with the Olympics and see if I pull any cards that I would expect to see if my intuition is right. And then I'm going to look into the Taiwan situation and the Ukraine situation, and maybe I also look into the China-Russia relation and see what's going on there. Okay, so the cards I would expect to see would be like the Emperor, the Justice. Obviously I would read that in the negative. Well, I guess I have to look at what other cards are around it. If it's surrounded by cards like, so I would expect to also pull like Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, what else? Maybe Four of Swords. Maybe some of the King cards, King of Swords. Maybe King of Cups in their negative aspects. Are there any other cards? Nine of Swords. So obviously all the most negative sword cards I would expect to pull, because this is, you know, a situation that would cause a lot of pain and suffering for people. And with the Eight of Swords, it makes me think of being bound or restricted. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let me just pray really quick. I can say I offer this incense to you, and I give thanks to you for your guidance that I receive, for the messages and that will be spoken today by your power and your blessing. May we see clearly what is going to happen with the Olympics in Beijing, what major situation that we needs to be seen, as well as looking at Taiwan and Russia. Okay, so right now let's look at what is going to happen with the Beijing Olympics. What do we need to know? Is there anything crazy or major that is going to be affecting the whole world that is going to happen at the Beijing Olympics? Okay, what is going to happen with the Beijing Olympics? Is my intuition right about thinking that the CCP is going to detain foreigners and use them as political leverage on the world stage? We have 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 6 of Pentacles. So the Hierophant makes me think of institutions, and these are the institutions that are currently detaining. I'm assuming they're detaining more than just this one person that got on TikTok. I guarantee you she's not the only one. So it's like the health institution, government institutions, okay, involved in this. 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This is about money. Okay, that makes sense, because I was thinking, you know, some of these people are just following orders, okay? They're just doing their job, detaining everyone. So it may not be... Well, let's keep pulling cards, because I still feel very strongly that I think they will be used for political leverage. That's just what I think. I feel like the 6 of Wands and 4 of Wands is the Olympics. It's a celebration. It's very much in the public eye. People are being celebrated. There's stars, there's heroes, people winning gold and silver medals, winning victories, being celebrated for those victories. Okay, so these 2 cards right here, let me hold them up so you guys can see. Let me check the view here. Okay, so this is what I think is representing the Olympics here. Holding on to money, being greedy with money. Possibly maybe cutting corners on things like that. I don't know exactly how that would tie in with detaining people for the purpose of quarantine for COVID. I recommend you go look up that video, because there's a lot more information there. It is kind of messed up that they kept her for as long as they did. They kept her for 3 weeks. And yeah, it's just really, it sounds terrifying. I would have had an emotional breakdown too. I just wouldn't have even gone, knowing, I mean, right now there's a warning. If you look up, travel warning for China or something like that, our government is warning foreigners to not go there. At least when I looked it up 6 months ago, I don't know if it changed, but it's like, okay, we're warning people to not go there because you can get arrested and the embassy can't do anything to help you. You can get arrested for anything, and they're advising you to not say things about political stuff, to, you know, be quiet if you do go. And it's just crazy to me that the Olympics were allowed to be held here in such a hostile climate. It's just mind-blowing. Money, greed. All the people making money and working on getting this thing together. I'm just saying what I'm getting from these cards here. I'm getting this is greed, like, and on the level of maybe local politicians or local organizers. I'm not sure how that ties in. Let's see what else okay, let's pull this card here. The Fool. This could be the people going to work there to make the Olympics happen, being foolish and naive. I mean, if you're aware of the environment in China right now and how foreigners are being arrested, how citizens are being arrested, for crying out loud, not just foreigners. Yeah, like I said, I would not you couldn't pay me to go there. It'd be like asking me to go to North Korea. at this point, the way things have gotten so bad. 10 of Pentacles. A lot of money to be made here. Let's see what else. I want to pull this whole chunk here. 8 of Wands. So far, we're not seeing any of the cards that I was hoping to see to confirm. What's this here? 8 of Wands. I wonder if this is some type of escalation energy. 2 of Cups. Page of Swords and Knight of Wands. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, we'll see, because I was feeling like if I'm right, that it'll start coming out in a couple weeks. I don't know how long the Olympics go for or when they actually start. Let me ask a different question, because I feel like this is talking about, well, this is talking about the money aspect of the Olympics and how it's going to make a lot of money for Beijing and the workers. This is talking about the Olympics itself. I don't know why, but I feel like these two next to each other, I want to read this in the negative aspect, like conflict between partnerships or allies or something like that, being kind of masked by this Olympics game. I know that seems kind of vague. Some kind of communication happening. Maybe there is a, let's clarify this 8 of Wands. So it's going to say maybe there is a lot of miscommunication happening with the institutions here, and it could result in people being unnecessarily detained. Or it could be talking about communication from higher up. So let's clarify this 8 of Wands. And then I'm going to pull these cards all up and start with a full deck and ask, what will the outcome be of the Beijing Olympics for the world? We'll just word it that way, because if I am right and people will be detained for political leverage, it will affect the whole world. It's going to be a worldwide effect. What's the 8 of Wands here? Can we clarify the 8 of Wands and the Hierophant? The King of Wands is somebody who, oh, there's the 4 of Swords. Okay, sorry, I'm getting 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords. There's some cards, 5 of Cups. Okay. So to me, this is clarifying what the communication is. Okay, we have 4 of Swords. I did say I felt like that would be a good card to pull to represent what people would be going through if they are being detained. 4 of Swords, you're you can't go anywhere, you're at rest, nothing's happening. It can be a card of sickness as well, but I feel like it can be, I feel like 8 of Swords would be a better card to represent that. But we have here the Queen of Swords, and in her negative aspect, she can be cruel, she can be heartless. It's all about facts and rules and no heart in it at all. No conscious, no thinking. Just follow the rules, follow the orders from above. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. This is a loss of money, feeling left out. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, sadness, a loss. 5 of Cups, again, a sadness and loss, distress. I feel like distress would be more like the 9 of Swords. So I do feel like, yes, there is communication from above to detain people. I do think I'm right here. This is the only part I'm seeing it here, though, with the Hierophant, the communication here, and these cards. 8 of Wands can also mean picking up energy, things picking up, things escalating. Okay. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups and the Page of Swords, see if I'm right in reading this as some kind of a conflict of some sort. Four of Cups, somebody not listening to somebody else, somebody not paying attention. Maybe there were warnings, and I'm getting like the I forget the name of it, the Olympic organization itself actually receiving warnings about possible situations and ignoring them. Nine of Swords. Yeah, so that's what I think that is. So it's like that, because that just came in really clear and was very specific. Whatever the name of the Olympic organization that puts this all together, received some kind of information warning, ignored it, and now is going to suffer the consequences of being responsible for that. And it's going to cause, again, I'm reading these two in the negative, that's what my intuition is telling me, some kind of fight or disagreement happening between partnerships. So it could be like the athletes and countries. I don't know exactly how the Olympics works as far as the way things are organized and structured, but maybe those people butting heads with the actual organization, right? Because if you think about it, it's a partnership. The athletes and their coaches are partnering with the Olympic organization to pull off the Olympics. And the King of Wands here is somebody who is concerned about their reputation and power and influence. I really feel that this is Xi Jinping trying to use this as to his advantage of gaining more power and influence. Yeah, trying to, like I said, using it as political leverage. All right, now let's ask what the outcome of the Olympics for the world is going to be. What is the outcome of the Olympics in Beijing going to look like for the world? What is the world outcome for the Beijing Olympics? Worldwide outcome. Worldwide outcome for the Beijing Olympics. What will be the final outcome? After it's all said and done, after it's all over, what will be the outcome? What will be the after effect? Okay, those flew out. 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Okay, none of the cards came out that I was expecting to see. Well, let's take a look and we'll pull some more cards, see what else comes out. Okay, 10 of Wands. This is like all the 2 of Wands with the traveling. This is all of the hard work people have been putting into this, the athletes training, the organization getting things together, the people putting it together, getting things set up, etc. Okay, and the traveling, that's these 2 cards, the celebratory nature of the games, Queen of Wands. Okay, the creativity, the enthusiasm, the excitement around them, the way that it makes China look good, which kind of seems like it wouldn't make sense for them to do this, but maybe it'll be like at the end. We'll see if I'm right. Maybe I'm way off, and maybe I'm just really imaginative and I just think of the worst shit that I can possibly think of. I am a little bit cynical. I do watch a lot of, I do try to take a diet and take a break from watching the messed up things that humans do, because it does tend to make you a little bit cynical about humanity. All right, now so moving on to the last cards, we have 4 of Pentacles and King of Cups. I didn't say I expected to pull the King of Cups. Let's clarify the King of Cups. See if I should read it in the negative or the positive, because I felt like if it came up. Well, 4 of Pentacles, I don't always read it as greed, but this could be greed here. Can we clarify the King of Cups? 6 of Cups. Trying to save a face, trying to make themselves look good. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's think of another question. Maybe the way I worded that. What negative outcome? Oh, give me a second here to think of how to word my question. maybe I should just ask, will the CCP detain people during the Olympics and keep them detained for political leverage? Let me just ask that, even though that's a yes or no question, but I think we should be able to get a clear answer with what cards we get. Okay, so what will the CCP or local authorities, but if they were detaining them for political leverage, it would have to be from the very highest up. Okay, so will the CCP or Xi Jinping detain foreigners that have come for the Olympics for the purposes of gaining political leverage on the world stage, to try to get their way, to try to manipulate? Okay, will this happen? Will the CCP detain foreigners and keep them as political prisoners to gain some kind of leverage on the world stage? Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, the World, Six of Wands, Page of Wands, the Hermit, Eight of Pentacles. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see support for my theory in the cards, but I just feel it so strongly. When I saw that video, I was like, oh my god, I think I'm right. But maybe I'm not. We'll see. Only time will tell if I am right. Well, we have the Tower here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is financial stability, independence. So if this is representing a nation who is strong in their economy, taking a hit with the Tower, this affecting the whole world. A Six of Wands and Page of Wands. I don't know what I'm getting, like propaganda. I did open to the Hierophant here, and then the Ace of Cups. Okay, let's maybe clarify. Let's just get a few more cards, maybe 3 more cards, 4 more cards. Let's clarify. We'll clarify these 3 cards. Let's just clarify the whole row. Will the CCP detain foreigners from the Olympics that have come to the Olympics for the purpose of detaining them for political leverage, keeping them as political prisoners? Or maybe that's not the right term. I think political prisoner is somebody who has been jailed because of expressing their political views. So keeping them as prisoner for political leverage. Is that going to happen? Okay, let's clarify this whole bottom row. King of Wands. King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay, so let's just see what we got here. Again, I don't think this is confirming my theory, but I'm going to still stick with it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll just delete this video. Okay, so again, these cards here, like I said, I felt like this was representing a nation with a strong economy, a wealthy nation. This could be America. It could be the CCP, even though they are struggling, but that would make sense with the Tower here. That coming crumbling down here. We have the World, the Knight of Wands, things moving quickly. Well, and look at the Eight of Wands here too. These 2 cards together can indicate movement, quick moving energy, things picking up pace. I don't see conflict cards to support saying that this is talking about things escalating. This could be communications coming in pretty quick. You know, I never thought of it before, but I think communications coming through the Knight of Wands and Eight of Swords can be specifically through social media, because when things are communicated on social media, it moves so quickly. So we have Temperance. Okay, it's talking about healing and a balance. Trying to keep things under control and have I'm getting again that phrase of saving face, of making sure that they look good in the eyes of the world. We have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. This can be isolation. Pentacles, working to build the economy. I don't know, that's just what came in my head. That's how my reading the cards works a lot of times. I'll look at a card and something will just pop in my head. Page of Cups. Some type of a message from, maybe from those that worked on building the Olympic thing. Something being revealed, maybe. Let me clarify this because it's not very clear. Can we clarify the Page of Cups and Eight of Pentacles? Ten of Wands. Okay, this could be talking about the end of the games and things being wrapped up. Ten of Wands being the end of something, and all the work again that they need to do to take everything down. So maybe some kind of message comes at the end. Let's ask, okay, one more question on these Olympics. I'm really wanting the cards to come out that will confirm what I said. Let's ask one last question. What will happen after the Olympic Games? What will be revealed? What thing that was being concealed will be revealed, you know, assuming that it's being concealed. Okay, is there anything that will, the High Priestess, that can talk about, that's so funny that this flipped out as I was saying, what that is concealed will be revealed, and one of the direct meanings of the High Priestess is talking about revealing things that are concealed. Okay, so I'm definitely taking these cards here. We have conflict, fighting, and Page of Pentacles over money, possibly over business opportunities or money opportunities. This being revealed, some kind of conflict within the organization. What hidden thing about the Olympics will be revealed after it's all over? What hidden thing about the Olympics in Beijing will be revealed? What hidden thing about the Olympics in Beijing will be revealed? Whoops, oops, oops, oops. Okay, what's being hidden that will be revealed in regards to the Beijing Olympics? Are foreigners going to be detained? Is this what is concealed that will be revealed? What is concealed that will be revealed about the Olympic Games? Five of Cups. Three of Swords. There's those cards that came out to clarify that message that was coming from above in that first reading. Judgment. And my eye is just caught to this guy just being hanging there. You know, that's the person's soul, right? But it's making me think of somebody who's helpless, that can't move or do anything. And it could just be biased with, you know, wanting to see what I want to see. There's the Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Justice. I did want to see that, and Death. Okay. I'm going to try to read these unbiased. Okay, let me forget about my prediction that I was getting. Five of Cups. Okay, so this is talking about a loss, a sadness. I'm getting this, not only could this be conflict within the Olympic organization in regards to money, but there could be conflict within the party or party members about money or fighting for positions of power or money. There could also be conflict. I'm getting specifically in regards to maybe there are people within that are party members that are beginning to turn on the party. Okay, let's see. We have Three of Swords. Okay, we have heartbreak, sadness, grief. Knight of Cups is a message or an offer. And we have Judgment here. And then we had the Knight of Pentacles was next. Negotiation, an offer to negotiate money or terms. I don't know, that's just what I got, so I'm just going to say it. Five of Pentacles, a loss of money. This could be a loss of freedom. This could be my confirmation here, these three cards. Let's see, the Lovers. People being separated from their loved ones. I think I'm right. You know, maybe I'm being biased, but that's what came in my head when I saw that card. Six of Swords. Trying to get out of this difficult situation or this negative situation by offering something. Again, this may be where the leverage comes in, using people that are detained as some kind of leverage to then make their offer, like, okay, we'll release these people if you accept this offer. And we have Judgment and Justice on the table here too. So like judge and jury, people receiving a judgment and being detained for it, false accusations, false charges. And we have the Death card. Let's get a few more cards. So this is endings, major endings with the Death card. Let's see what cards we can get next. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know about this message? Oh, I'm getting this could also be, because we did ask about what is being concealed that will be revealed. And the first card was the High Priestess to confirm this is on topic. This could be talking about COVID deaths, COVID numbers, that being concealed and then being revealed. Okay, so what is being hidden that will be revealed about the Beijing Olympic Games that is going to affect everybody, the world, or at least the NATO countries, let's just say that, maybe, because I feel that's who they would target. Any country, any foreigner from a country that is a part of NATO. Six of Wands, Chariot, Temperance. Any other cards? Let's pull this one. Ten of Swords, King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Tower again, the Empress. I'm going to pull all these. 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let me start with, let's pull these up and let's start with these 4. So I wanted to see what is happening after this Death card. We had 6 of Wands, the Chariot, Temperance, 10 of Swords. I feel like this is talking about the Olympians, or the people that, mostly the Olympians that traveled here, feeling a betrayal, whether that be feeling betrayal from the Olympics organization for not giving them that information or withholding information about being warned about certain things. Let's see. I don't know. That's all I'm getting there. King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Tower. Okay, something being revealed that is shocking to the public, unexpected. I feel like this 9 of Pentacles, I want to read it as the United States. I was wanting to read that in the second question, the last question, when it came up, when I said a nation who is economically strong and wealthy. Like, yes, we're having problems with our economy, but if you compare us to the rest of the world, we're on top there. We're still at the top. This is a message, an unexpected message. Right next to the Tower, unexpected things being revealed, shocking. King of Cups. I don't know why, but this is making me think of like a Biden and just like being naive and stupid. I'm sorry. I think both him and Trump are stupid. I wanted Yang to be our president. That was who I wanted, but you know, he would have actually made good changes, so of course that couldn't happen. All right, let's look at these. The Empress. Yeah, so this is, again, this wealth and independence and a stability. I do feel like this is talking about America and receiving a message. Yeah, this naivety here. I've never thought of the King of Cups as being naive. I just want to read it that way. Just, that's what I'm getting. Being too trusting, being not using, you know, not using that swords energy, not thinking clearly and making good, clear, smart, rational decisions. Okay, the 8 of Swords. This was one of the cards I was expecting to pull. That would, and we did get a lot of the other negative cards that I said I would expect to pull, as well as Justice and Judgment. So again, I do feel I am right. I do feel like that's going to happen, so we'll see. So 8 of Swords, I think this is people being detained and imprisoned. And they might be targeting people from certain countries, Americans. So if, I mean, nobody's going to really see this because this channel is so small right now. But if you are watching this and you do know somebody that's over there, keep in touch with them and make sure they're okay. And yeah, maybe give them a bit of a warning to just, I don't know, be extra safe. 4 of Pentacles. It's to gain some kind of advantage with money or something like that. Something with money or trade, greed, wanting to have some kind of control over something to do with money by detaining people and using them as political leverage. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. If you would like to stay for the reading about Taiwan and Ukraine, I'm going to do those next. Okay. So first, let's take a look at, you know what? I want to look up real quick when the Olympics are so I can get a good, right time frame to ask these questions. So let me just look that up real quick. My tablet is so slow. Beijing Olympics. I just want to see when they're going to happen. February 4th through February 20th. So we'll just ask for the month of February. And you know, that's interesting because on the general collective reading for February that I did on this channel, I think it was the last video or video before the last couple of videos, I had intended it to be for like people tuning in, but I didn't specify when I was shuffling the cards and pulling them, and I got world stuff, and I got something with China escalating stuff, and I had thought that it was about Taiwan, but maybe it's about this Olympic stuff, but maybe there's going to be an escalation with both. So let's see. Okay, so what is going to be happening with the China and Taiwan situation for the month of February? What's happening with the Taiwan and China situation, conflict for the month of February? I'm going to try to make these last two readings a lot quicker. So I'm already at 40 minutes. Okay, what's happening with the China-Taiwan conflict? Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's read this way. There's that King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Okay, Biden doesn't know what to do. This is definitely talking about Biden. Look at, you just have to look at this picture. I mean, he's a sweet looking old grandpa here, but the way that I was reading this both times and this time as well is just like, he's just like do in his boat, not really paying attention to what's going on, and oblivious, naive. Okay, this is the United States, so these two cards here are talking about Biden needing to make a decision, a difficult decision about this conflict. The Hermit, it's isolation. Okay, so maybe he's going to decide to isolate China in some way. Eight of Pentacles, through money somehow, through affecting work, trade, somehow to affect their economy. Two of Wands, travel, so there could be some kind of travel restrictions. So this is the actions that the United States is going to take. So what, okay, let me get more specific here. What actions are China going to take in regards to the Taiwan conflict in the month of February? What actions will China take towards Taiwan in the month of February? Because this is talking about the United States making a decision to isolate China in both areas of economy, trade, and travel. Okay, so let's, what was my question? What is China's action? What actions will China take towards Taiwan in the month of February? Okay. Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Cups, Four of Cups, last one, Page of Wands, one more, Five of Cups. Okay, let me unpack all this. How many cards do we have? 7. Okay, Seven of Wands, getting defensive. Yeah, the CCP really believes China is their territory. It's basically what they're doing. It'd be like if Britain was like, yeah, you know the map that we had back in the day when we were colonizing everybody? Y'all have to follow that now, and now all those colonies are ours again. It's kind of what China's doing. Like, I bet you they're just gonna, well, maybe they'll stop after this. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe they'll have an eye-opener. They can't just keep pushing all the other countries of the world to do everything that they want. But I bet you if they could, they'd be claiming, you know, once Taiwan, then move on to the next country to be like, oh yeah, this is ours. You know, this is our territory, you know. Anyway, okay, that's getting off topic. Seven of Wands, so it's like they're defending and they see it as theirs. They see it, they really do see it as defending their territory, claiming their territory. They see Taiwan as their territory, as they've said. So they've come out and said this anyway. Five of Pentacles. There's that economic isolation, okay? So that was correct here with me saying that Biden is going to isolate them economically somehow, and it's going to have an effect negatively on their economy here at the Five of Pentacles with economic loss and hardship. King of Swords. So this, I feel like, is Xi Jinping being strategic, trying to be rational, but with him being a dictator, I bet that this is negative qualities. So being controlling and cold, calloused, harsh, like ruling with a harsh ruling with an iron fist, which is what he's doing. Again, you cannot speak out. You don't even have free access to information if you are a Chinese citizen. You are censored. Your internet is censored. You cannot speak up against the government. You can't even say Winnie the Pooh or look up Winnie the Pooh. It's illegal because somebody made a reference to Xi Jinping looking like Winnie the Pooh. It's ridiculous. Okay, Six of Cups. I think that they're going to, yeah, see, that was my feeling. Like, I don't think they'll continue to do this nonsense of pushing other countries to try to follow their one China policy, because I think they're going to keep, their plan is to keep expanding what that means and adding more countries to it. And so it's like, yeah, they get hit hard economically, and then they're trying to like reconcile or save face again and offer some type of offer on the table. It's rejected, it's ignored with the Page of Wands. I feel like he's going to get creative with trying to manipulate, creative with his ideas, creative with propaganda, creating more propaganda. Five of Cups, loss, sadness. Being left out in the cold, I'm getting. Yeah, I don't think that they are, you know, in the reading that, you know, if you want to go back and check out the February collective reading where this came up, and I had said, I think China might try to invade Taiwan, but they're not going to be successful. Like, I feel like they won't even make it on land. Like, they might make an attempt, I don't know, somehow, and be thwarted. Or maybe they start ramping up their escalation with sending jets into their territory and whatever, warships, and there's maybe a swift response with this isolating them economically and travel-wise, and it stops it dead in its tracks. So we'll see if that's right. That's my prediction there with the Taiwan stuff, at least for the month of February. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. Okay, what is happening with the Ukraine-Russia conflict? What's happening with the Russia-Ukraine conflict in the month of February? What's happening with the Russia-Ukraine conflict in the month of February? Magician, Ace of Pentacles, the Devil. So Russia must be interested in Ukraine for some kind of money opportunities. Maybe there's some kind of resources there. That usually is why countries go to war, honestly, is for resources. Greed. Control. Could be control, could be I don't know, I'm getting like some kind of access to addictive substances or control of that market. I don't know about that. I've not, that seems out there, but that's what came to me, so I gotta say it. Knight of Swords. Yeah, that's them just rushing in there like, yeah, we're just gonna, well, let's see what else we got. Two of Wands, travel, movement. Knight of Wands, yeah, these are the two fastest energies moving in the deck, and look, they're all facing in the same direction, having their eye on this money. Strength, Two of Swords. Okay, but they're going to run into some kind of conflict here. What is it? Let's get more cards. So they have the strength to do it, obviously. I mean, you don't need cards to see that. I mean, look how small Ukraine is. With the Magician, I feel like this was obviously thought out for a while. This is a well thought out plan. Putin is very strategic. He knows what he wants and is trying to achieve. This could be, I'm thinking, addiction to power and money here, with it being next to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, what else can we see here with the Ukraine-Russia conflict? What is happening in the month of February? Okay, let's see what comes after the Two of Swords. This is a major decision that Putin is going to need to make in regards to the situation. Okay, will he continue to escalate it, or will he back off? Let's see. Two of Pentacles, the World. Okay, something's going to happen economically with the world. It's going to throw things off balance, and he's going to need to make a decision to try to bring balance back to that. The Ace of Wands, I'm wanting to pull this one. Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor. Maybe he'll back off. The Sun. Okay, maybe he makes a decision here to turn away from this focus on conflict here and power and control, and is needing to focus. It might be in response to whatever happens with China. It probably is going to affect Russia, and who knows who else. You know, there's a lot of countries, everybody's connected with China, so it's going to affect everybody in some way. And as the Emperor, this is him needing to make a decision about the stability and well-being of his country. Ace of Wands, new ideas, passion. I think things might cool down with the situation with Ukraine, and there might be a shift here towards focusing on the economy. Temperance, healing, a balance. Ace of Cups, new beginning. Now this Page of Cups I opened too, so a message. Let's see, is there anything else I need to see? Yeah, these don't look like cards of escalation. Maybe right here, this energy of movement, like moving in, right? Moving in towards Ukraine, moving in towards this money, this resource here. Knowing they have the strength to do so, but then bam, the Two of Swords, needing to make a decision. Two of Pentacles, needing to rebalance the money situation, the economy. Something that is a worldwide thing happening here with the economy and money. And with the Ace of Wands, I'm not wanting to read it as a new focus, a new direction of focusing on the economy here. Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Sun. Yeah, I do think, and Three of Pentacles on the bottom, collaboration. To me, this is thinking about working out allies and connections with money. Okay, so now last thing I want to look at is the connection between Russia and China. I feel like with what I just seen with these last two questions, Russia might pull away from China as an ally. Okay, last question. Let me just see the time, make sure I'm still recording. Okay, what is going to happen with Russia and China as allies? What will happen with the relationship between China and Russia in the month of February. What will happen with the relationship with Russia and China in the month of February? What will happen with China and Russian relations in the month of February? Ah. That was a long shuffle. Okay. The Emperor, the Hangman, the Tower, the Sun, 10 of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Tower? I feel like, yeah, this is Putin. The Emperor is Putin. The Hangman is him being forced to reconsider his position. The Tower, that shocking information being revealed, and him now focusing on the economy and stability of the economy of his country. With the Tower, let's just clarify further what will happen with the relationship with China and Russia in the month of February. Page of Cups, the Moon, Page of Swords, 9 of Wands, Judgment, one more, 9 of Cups. Okay, these look like they want to come out. That's a lot. Okay, well, we'll take them all. Okay, so what I got with the 9 of Cups, I'll go back to all these, but I want to catch it before I lose it. Somebody feeling overburdened with this connection, too much of a burden, too much responsibility. So maybe whatever deals China and Russia have going on, it's unfavorable towards the side of Russia. Let's see, Page of Cups. This is a sudden, unexpected message coming in, revealing something that was hidden with the Moon. Page of Swords. This could be truth coming in. I feel like this could also be a message of like a harsh truth. Oh, look, it's right under the Tower. Yeah, something being revealed, and we do have the Sun here as well. The 9 of Swords. Again, I'm feeling this is unfair towards Russia, whatever this detail. I'm not getting any more detail other than that. Something that is unfair towards Russia, and they are like taking on more than their fair share of some type of a burden or work or something like that. Judgment, an offer being coming through. So it could be that there's an offer being offered to Russia, to Putin, and he makes a judgment call that this is not good. It's what I feel. Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Wands is very confident, charismatic. That makes me think of Putin. He's very confident and charismatic. And the King of Pentacles, that makes me think of him too. And the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an ally partnership that's focused around money and the economy. Knight of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. Cups. The 7 of Pentacles makes me think there might be a desire to keep working on the connection, keep working out maybe trade deals or something like that. But maybe Putin isn't going to want to be supportive in other areas. Because what I feel with the whole Ukraine thing happening with Russia and China escalating things with Taiwan, that's not a coincidence. They both talk to each other. They're both dictators. And they're both pulling this shit and shenanigans at the same time. Like, oh, what are you all gonna do? We're gonna cause trouble here and here. You know what I mean? It's and I did see that with the Ukraine reading. I think that he's gonna back off, at least for this month. Something having to do with money. But I don't think if there's any potentiality for him to work things out, you know, he'll continue to work with China, I think. But just not maybe on, at least in the month of February, whatever their strategy or plan was with escalating things with Ukraine at the same time with escalating things with Taiwan. I'm not sure what they were trying to achieve with that. Let's see. So I'm just flipping the deck open because I like to do that, because a lot of times, every time actually, it'll open up to the same cards. There's the High Priestess, something being revealed. What was the other card I saw? I'm not seeing it. Temperance and the Fool. Yeah, I think it's possible that sorry. I think I'm getting tired, and this is going to be the last part of this reading here, but yeah, I think that they will stay allied somehow, but I think there's some kind of unfair deal or partnership or something to do with money or the economy that is going to be reworked out. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. That's all I'm getting with that. I don't think he's going to shun China. I think he'll still keep it open for an ally, and maybe even try to work things out for a better, whatever they have, whatever, if it's a trade deal or it's something to do with money and the economy. That's all I can say. So, okay, that's what I got for this reading. Thank you so much if you stayed all the way to the end. I know this was a really long reading. We took a look into a lot of things, and it'll be interesting to see by the end of February if any of this comes to pass, if I was accurate on any of this. And yeah, thank you so much. If you enjoy these kind of readings, I will keep these coming every week, so please do consider subscribing and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps out a lot. And again, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. And if you would like to check out pick a card readings, I have my main channel where I do those, and you can go check that out if you would like. And thank you so much. Take care and have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Many blessings.